FOMC rate cut. What it means for the dollar and crypto. Big news today. The U.S. Federal Reserve is cutting interest rates. The FOMC meeting is making headlines, and everyone is asking, what does this mean for the U.S. dollar? And how will it impact cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin and Ethereum? Stay tuned, because I'm going to break it all down in simple terms. So by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to watch out for. So here's the deal. The Federal Reserve just announced a rate cut of 25 basis points. That means borrowing money in the US just got cheaper. When the Fed lowers rates, it usually signals they want to stimulate the economy, maybe because growth is slowing or they're worried about unemployment. But remember, inflation is still a concern. So the Fed is trying to strike a balance here. What happens to the dollar? Well, usually rate cuts make the US dollar weaker. Here's why. Investors get lower returns holding US bonds. Other currencies become more attractive. And if real interest rates drop, the dollar loses its shine. But here's the twist. If investors think a rate cut means the economy is in trouble, they sometimes rush into the dollar as a safe haven. So in the short term, we could see volatility. But overall, the bias leans toward a weaker dollar. Now let's talk crypto. This is where things get interesting. Lower rates are generally bullish for Bitcoin and other digital assets. Here's why. Liquidity boost. Cheaper borrowing puts more money in circulation, and some of that flows into crypto. Store of value appeal. Bitcoin looks better when dollar returns are weaker. Risk-on sentiment. Lower rates push investors toward riskier assets, which often means crypto and stocks rally. In fact, Bitcoin already jumped around 4% to over $116,000 on the news. That's a strong sign of confidence. Altcoins are also seeing momentum, but remember, they tend to be more volatile. Here's the key takeaway. It's not just the rate cut itself. It's what the Fed says next. If they signal more cuts are coming, the dollar could weaken further and crypto could rally even harder. But if they warn about sticky inflation or limit future cuts, we could see a pullback. So keep an eye on Fed Chair Jerome Powell's press conference and upcoming inflation reports. So to sum it up, a rate cut usually means a weaker dollar and a stronger crypto market. But volatility is guaranteed. What do you think? Will Bitcoin break into a new bull run? Or is this just a temporary pump? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Smash that like button if you found this helpful. And don't forget to subscribe for more financial breakdowns like this. See you in the next video.